Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. 4 time zones. Good time zones. I hope you guys are doing well. It's rare. We haven't seen a Friday night stream in a very, very, very long time. It worked out this week where I finished all of my homework early, and so I have the whole weekend, and so I really wanted to max time. I know a lot of you are at Oshi Uplink too. I hope you guys are having fun. When you guys want to catch up on Maul, this VOD will be here. 11:30 p.m. for me. I'm sorry. Hello, Wiz. Welcome back. Yeah, the intention was 7 and then I had to push it, and then the thing that I had to push it for didn't even happen. So it's like, well, we could have started an hour and a half ago, but it is what it is. Sorry for the inconvenience. I appreciate you guys being flexible. Thank you. I think we can really just jump right into it today. We have the next 4 episodes. How do we sum up these last 4 episodes? So, during the Clone Wars, Maul had created this empire where he had a lot of drug lords working under him. And then he set up his base in Mandalore. And then after, when the Empire takes over, we learn that he's like broken off, or he's been betrayed by the drug lords who were previously under his command. So he's going back and trying to take revenge on all of them for betraying him. And then he comes into contact with this young Padawan trying to bring her to the dark side. And he's so yes, that's how we could describe Maul. Trying to entice other people into his delusions, into working for his delusions when he doesn't give a butt about who you are. And then we have the police chief who's just tired, overworked, not there for his son, had a divorce with his wife. The Padawan has a master who's very by the books, traditional Jedi teachings, and that's sort of what makes her different from her master, is that she's willing to rather than taking a stance like bad or good, she's willing to see the nuance and act on that nuance as well. And then who else do we have? I think that's it so far. The last episode 4, the Padawan got away, brought help. Maul set up a trap, and then now he's gone. Tried to make a deal with the police chief. Police chief was like, I don't remember what he said, but the deal didn't happen. And then now the police chief's ass is on the line, because even his supervisor was like, make this happen, and then it didn't happen. And an old man Jedi is wounded. Ooh. Wounded, but also he's just old. He's old, tired. They've been living on the streets. Yeah, so we'll see where it goes from here. Apparently, it picks up. I'm very excited. And you guys might be wondering, what is that strange little creature on the thumbnail? And I wanted to show you guys. The reason why I chose it is because I have one myself. This is my only piece of Maul merch that I own, but I have one of these little bag clips. I actually have a bunch of them because they released a set that was literally the Clone Wars pack. It has Rex. It has Rex, Cody, Anakin, Obi-Wan, Maul. I don't remember if Ahsoka was in there. Maybe a clone. It was like, it was the Clone Wars pack, and it was awesome. So I bought a lot of them. I got really lucky with the pulls, but I also bought them individually, and surprisingly, these are very hard to find secondhand. But after thinking about it for a little bit, it's not that surprising because these are like cash grabs, cheap gotcha, right? And so people are not going to take the time to post it online for something that was so cheap. So I've been hunting for like people who bought like bags and bags of these and are selling them in bulk, because then that's what's really worth it, you know? Yeah. Okay. Let's get started. I have the timer. I figured out I was able to work the timer, and then I'll just watch 4 episodes, and we'll take little breaks in between. Make sure you have your snackies, water, plenty of water. I ate a donut today. I haven't eaten a full donut in a very long time. Very long time as in like years, I would say, because as far as I can remember back in my adulthood at least, I've really only eaten like half donuts because they're so sweet and they're so oily, right? But today I treated myself to a donut, but I bought a donut that's like the size of 2.5 donuts and I ate half of it. I'm so full. But most of all, it's like I didn't eat that much dinner-wise, but because the donut is so heavy, right? Donut is so heavy. I wonder if I'm gonna feel this tomorrow. But cheers! Here's to a good weekend and indulging with the donut. Alright, let's begin. We're gonna do countdown 3, 2, 1, and then go. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go. And then again, we're not skipping any of the intros and stuff because that's too difficult to coordinate with timing. Oh, that's right. I was gonna try to listen. I think you actually hear it on my speakers. So I'm gonna try to listen on my headphones. Previously. Okay, cool. We got a recap. Oh, my sound quality is so bad. Oh, his droid turns him over. And then the Empire arrives. We stopped at such a good time. Normally it's in 3s. But 4s are pretty good. Fire. I wonder if that call of anguish was Maul. Painted backgrounds. Ooh, Imperial March. Why is it so colorful? Uh-oh, Imperial occupation using Republic ships? Oh no, those are modified ships. Oh, they are Republic! They're old clone battleships. These are stormtroopers. They look like stormtroopers. Which... Oh, who's this guy? He's new. Wow, they give him so many different colors on his face. Look at his facial hair, give his face a different color. But then surviving for what is going to be her question. What's the point? If we are peacekeepers and we're not being peacekeepers. Oh yeah. Almost fully automated police system. That would not go well, IRL. Oh! I forgot that's a crime. Oh no, probe droid. And he has a cleft chin. Bitch. They chose a boring name! Interrogating the police department is crazy. My god, what did the robot call them? Oh man, sorry if you guys been hearing a lot of scuff. I've been muting the wrong thing. I forgot I had my BGM on. I was supposed to be muting my mic as I adjusted it, sorry. Lamau. She tried to murder me, that's good. You should be grateful. Oh, good. At least he upheld his deal. Bro. Coward. Oh, she's so hardcore. Ooh, ruh-roh. Lamau. Oh, it blinks with the lights. It's so interesting. He's placing his trust person. Oh, okay. That's such a good photograph of Maul. Menace. Oh. Oops, I died. Reset. Hey, droid. They trust him enough to be human, but they forget he's not human. Oh, God. Oh. Good. He doesn't hurt children. I've never seen this interrogator before. It must be a new kind of imperial. He's one of the Sith Inquisitors. Oh! When was he introduced? Or is this like... Wait, is this a spoiler? Is this something that we learn later on? Oh, this is not looking good. His resolve. Dang, his silhouette kind of fine though. He first showed up at the Ahsoka show first. Oh, okay. My god. This feels like a Disney movie. Dang, both his parents are too busy for him. It's tough. Painted background. Just this scene. The way that they draw everything looks so good. Oh, this guy's just using the Force nilly-willy. Is... Oh, that's the lightsaber. Oh, force sensing, but like you hear echoes and whispers, or sometimes see things. That was in Jedi Fallen Order. Oh, this guy's gonna fuck some shit up. Ooh, I like that detail. You never really see that. The leg shaking for anxiety. And he has a caffeine addiction. At least nothing. Oh, okay. I don't like this. Oh, okay. Like, at least nothing happened to him. Oh. Not gonna lie, I actually thought that they were gonna go to Maul. uh, Clearly, looking back, that wasn't the wise choice, but it was a choice. That felt really quick. It's like a building block. I see it. Just feels like nothing happened. All right. Short, like 2 minute break. And then we'll move on to the next one. Ooh. Not used to staying up this late too. My bedtime's normally in like an hour. Actually, I think I'll get more water. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. They did First Brother so dirty in the Ahsoka show, and I heard they do him justice in this show, which I'm excited about. All right, I'm gonna look this up. First Brother Ahsoka. Oh! Wait. His actual name, I believe, is Morok. So I'm looking at a clip right now. So he showed up in Tales of the Jedi. So this guy's old. Ahsoka! I love animated Ahsoka. He's approaching Ahsoka right now. Are they gonna do a fight? He has like a skull for a face, for a mask. Oh, but she's just better than him. Oh. Wait, she kills it? Tales of the Jedi? Hold on. Let's see. Ahsoka versus Marok. Okay, this is in the live action. Episode 2 of Ahsoka. She faces off against this Inquisitor. Tales of the Jedi takes place after this. Oh, okay. I still can't really get over like Jedi fights that are in the daytime. I think because like the most legendary like Jedi fights that we've had have all been in dark places. Like I'm thinking Revenge of the Sith dark, you know what I mean? So maybe that's what's off-putting about like the fights in Ahsoka, is that they happen in broad daylight. But Rosario Dawson, she freaking nailed this shit. And in cosplay, okay, costume, but like she runs right in between blaster fire. Isn't that crazy? All right, so that was the first fight, and then let's see the second fight. They're in a forest somewhere. Wait, there's no way Tales of Jedi takes place after this. I always assumed Rosario Dawson version is like one of the most mature Ahsokas that you get. Like we have seen Ahsoka with like the top of her head is super long. Like the two horns on the top of her head are super tall. Like I think that's like mature Ahsoka. But to me it's crazy that like the Ahsoka in Tales of the Jedi happens after this, because she looks like she maybe is like her mid-30s or something. Rosario Dawson, Ahsoka's New Republic era, and Tales is still Empire era. Oh, you bring up a good point. That's crazy. Moroka's using his fancy auto spinner. Ooh, and she slices him. Oh, what the heck? He burst into green smoke. Why did she fight him again? And she fought him so easily. Okay. That's enough of clips. All right. Okay, I have an idea about who this person is again. Thank you for bringing it up, Wiz. Okay, we're going to start in the next episode. Reset the timer. Clear. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Man, I hate this opening. Ooh. That music was really interesting. The start of the episode. Remembering the Inquisitor titles is hard because it's all numbered and brother, sister. Oh, yeah. It means nothing to me right now. But that's because I'm not super versed in the new content that has Inquisitors. She was a good police chief. She could have easily been like, you're going to take the fall for this and then keep her job. Oh. Is he practicing? This is so cool. Now, he was graceful. Holy shit. Guys, we got to see forms. So cool. I wonder what Maul thinks of Inquisitors. This is interesting. Because they're I guess they're not Sith, but they're dark side users. Of the hunted. Oh. Fair for that. Space lacrosse. Oh. Uh. This is not gonna look good. You are found harboring Imperial criminals. This is not good. This whole entire building is gonna burn. And now he's homeless. But they're fugitives anyways. Uh. Killing Imperial officers. I'm seeing the list of charges increase. Oh, shoot. Damn, I can't believe she did that all on her own. She's so capable. Interesting. Whenever they swing now, the lightsaber sort of has like that light trail. Get him. Nice. Nice getaway. That was good. Oh. But not without a chase. How did one of the other ones crash? She is a newbie pilot. Oh, damn. Nice shot. The turbulence, being in a spacecraft, not in zero gravity. Must feel terrible. Who cares about civilian areas? They're the Empire. I didn't realize the robots make a different sound. What are you gonna do, huh? When you don't have the ability to choose for yourself? Are you gonna break your own protocol? That painted background is gorgeous. That's what laying low means. They won't have to. Once I see they walk into her establishment, she's not gonna want that attention. Second time we've heard that. That was. Oh. That was interesting. Even the kid was like, huh? The animation is so good that you can see when he has a epiphany moment, which is eyeballs. All right, they just go back. That's fine. Oh. Oh, the music's so good. They got the real, like, heart of Star Wars music. This reminds me of Trilogy. Prequel. Maybe that's it. They follow John Williams type. Hmm. Oh, interesting. It's gonna be a freaking liability. The strongest blades are forged in something? Ooh, he came at her. Whoa. Ooh. Oh! There's no way. That was the craziest silhouette. Oh, you can already see the differences in fighting style. Wow. Look at the tag team. What the heck? I thought for some reason his hand crossed across his chest. I thought he opened up his shirt. I'm not gonna fight you, Pipsqueak. Whoa, the visuals with that tunnel were crazy. You failed, Inquisitor. What will you do now? They don't. The Inquisitors don't answer straight to Sidious from that. Oh, sorry, I cleared it. Inquisitors, Star Wars. This article has multiple issues. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil. The neutrality of this article section is disputed. Interesting. This page contains spoilers from Maul. Oh, only episodes 5 and 6. Okay, we're good. We're past that. We just watched 5 and 6. Oh, the founder is the Sith Lord. Founder is the Sith Lord. Leader is Vader. Oh, and then the Grand Inquisitor. Third sister was a leader very briefly. Okay. Will it give me a name? Oh, hunting Cal Kestis. All right. The Fallen Order reference. The lower Inquisitor's answer to the Grand Inquisitor, who answers to Vader, who answers to Palpatine. Yeah, that makes sense. That chain of command makes a lot of sense. My camera keeps dying. Okay, bathroom break, and then I'll be back. Episode 7. 8. Right, BRB. Iggy, I'm back. You for a week. Alright, so we'll go into the next episode. And then after that, I have to go do something for like 10 minutes. So I'll just put you guys on the BRB screen and then come back. And then we'll watch the last episode. Sorry to drag it out. The Inquisitors are funny to me because they're not allowed to be full synth since that would break Sith, not synth. That would break the rule of two. So they're just kind of middling dark side users. I always thought that was interesting because it's like, yes, the rule, or I guess the culture has always been two, but now all of a sudden you're gonna allow more dark side users, or like, well, it's actually bringing up a lot of trains of thoughts because it's not like, oh, yeah, okay, because I was thinking like, oh, does that mean there are people who practice the dark side or like using the force in negative ways? And I think you'd have to learn how to use the force, and you have to know, you have to be trained first in order to be able to recognize that there is a dark side. It's not like people, I guess, are born into the dark side of the force. It is like a path that you choose. So I'm guessing that when there are two Sith Lords around, they don't let anyone else practice. Palpatine is really riding on that loophole of them not technically being Sith. Oh yeah, he's absolutely taking advantage of that. But it's like, why didn't that happen for thousands of years? Like, why is Palpatine the first one to like break that rule? But I guess like there's a first for everything. I mean, he's been the mastermind of a gigantic plot to rule the galaxy, and so I guess he does that make Palpatine the most powerful Sith ever, actually, because of his accomplishments. That's the question. Yeah, interesting. It actually makes me think into the history of Sith. I don't know enough about Sith. I haven't heard enough lore from the books or alternate stories. Okay, I restarted the timer already. We're gonna start episode 7 in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh! Oh, that helmet was the brother. The first brother. Well, it looked like both helmets from the first brother. It's pretty crazy. One from Tales of the Jedi and then the one here. Whoever makes these summaries, so good. Yeah, it's crazy because you have to match what's existing content from the previous episode into your summary, but also give a summary of the entire of the timeline. It's crazy. In Lucasfilm Disney canon, he's def the strongest. Okay, that makes sense. Wow, those subways are huge. They use so much electricity. Oh, that's not Subway anymore. Was this guy a dog? I would have punched him. Oh. Oh. Oh, he's gonna take her by force. Okay. Oh, oh, she broke out of it. Okay. I mean, she could barely handle the Inquisitor. She's not gonna be able to handle Maul. If they just laid low, they would have been fine. This is so interesting. The ship freaking leaves the whole crew behind. Okay. Ouch. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, at least she had some water to help break her fall. You looked at her like, what are you gonna do now? What an interesting looking ship. Why would they design a ship like that? That doesn't make any sense. It looks cool, but you're gonna like... Isn't it the whole thing where if you have like a Oh, this guy's a totally different person. Oh. Bird Skull guy is the 11th brother. Ah. Welcome in, Crept Pix. Yeah, the crow. The music turned into the hero spirit. I will. When I when I was looking up the Morocco videos, I ended up watching the Crow guy. That's why it didn't make any sense. Interesting. And seeing how flimsy this kid is in comparison to Devin, I think most of us would like to believe we're like Devin, but we're not. We'd just be that kid in a conflict, just cowering in a corner. Huh. True. You're right. Daki, this is not time to think about escaping. Wait, is Daki one of the characters? To be fair, this is 1 year after the Clone Wars where Devin was. Oh. You know, I assume she wasn't old enough to be fighting in the Clone Wars. Oh, Daki's Devin's master. Okay, thank you, thank you. I know, right? Oh. Yeah, you kind of forget that Jedi sent literal kids to the war. I saw I saw a tweet earlier that like yeah, reminded me that like yeah, Jedi committed war crimes too. That's a Mandalorian ship. Oh, how did they find them? Oh, they were just following behind. She's probably around the same age Ahsoka was when she was sent to war. Probably. Ahsoka was like, I think she was canonically 13, right? Oh, oh, his mask glows. That's cool. Ooh. Oh, and he's nerfed. Ooh, the bloodlust. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, the smoke. Oh, such a great detail. Oh, so interesting seeing red against yellow. Oh, shoot. There's not a lot of Mandalorians left. Maul with his mind games. Chasing them around dark rooms. Maul representing the late 20s people with his knee suddenly giving up. Dude, this guy's like, has to be like 50. Oh, yeah, he's 50. He still got it for 50. There's no way. I was like, there's no way the little small guy leaves with the holding ship. Oh, okay. Haha. She was right about allegiances. Oh! Now they're all trapped. I see where this is getting good, guys. It's getting real good. Ooh. Willing to give his life. He doesn't get a burial. Running like a Sith Lord, eh? It's nice to see Maul beaten a little. Good point. Oh. That's such a Sith mentality. I'm gonna destroy everything around me just to get out. Wow. Okay. Okay. I see it. Oh, oops. I was supposed to hit next episode. Is there only 7? No. Wait, what the heck? Oh, there's 8. Okay. For some reason, it took me to Mandalorian season 1. I was like, 50-year-old Sith is still spinning his saber the old-fashioned way. You know, it worked for him for that long. I hope they keep the pace up. That was really good. Now there's definitely a sense of pressure. I think now it feels like they're trapped where there's nowhere out of this situation. They don't have a ride-off planet. They're all stuck in the same area. There's just so many troops, so many Imperials, and that's the sheer numbers are hard to fight against. So before they were all independent but tied together, but now they're very much stranded. Yeah, so definitely the stakes feel higher because once they get captured, they're done. That's it. So okay, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back for like 10 minutes. So I'm gonna put you guys on the BRB screen and I'll see you guys in a little bit, okay? There's something that I have to do. Alrighty, BRB. back. Hello, hello. I'm back. I'm back. Thank you guys for waiting. All right. I'm ready. Episode 8 reminded me a lot of the Darth Bane books. Ooh, I don't know who Darth Bane is. I don't know much lore about the Nathan, I forgot to let you know I was having this tonight. I'm sorry. How much have I missed? We're on the last episode that's available, so we're about to start episode 8. Did you watch it already? No, it's okay. Okay, good. Excellent. Good, good. Okay, awesome. Let's watch it together. Darth Bane is a Sith that created the rule of 2. Oh, okay. So it's his history in establishing the Sith Order. Kind of like Palpatine's Oshi. That's crazy. I love that terminology. I'm gonna use that moving forward. Calling Bane Palpatine's Oshi is a sentence before never uttered. It's so good. Oh my god. Yeah, when your Sith Lord's idol created a rule that only 2 idols could be popular on the stage. And then they duel it out, not in a rap battle, but in a lightsaber battle. Is the Jedi Sith Master just their Oshi? It's funny because like Oshi is a term relegated to idols, and so like technically an idol is someone that you look up to. Well, you look up to is like a part of it. Like if we were to do the whole like definition of idol, I think it's someone who's like dreams that you want to see into fruition as a fan. So like being a fan is different than being like an apprentice with a master or something. Anyways, I'm thinking a lot into it. All right, episode 8. But that's so funny. Sorry. That is so funny though. Just for fun, we're gonna use that moving forward. Alright, let me reset. Oh, the timer's still going. Oopsie. Alright, I reset it. Darth Sidious 3D debut went crazy. It really did. He debuted and people were like, I recognize him. Like, I know that voice. His comeback live on Exegol was kind of mid though, not gonna lie. Wait. Nathan, what is Exegol? Remind me. The Jedi antis were eradicated? Oh yeah. That's really true. Oh wait, I think I read that wrong. My brain isn't working. The Jedi antis were eradicated. Wait, isn't it that if Sidious is in power, then they want Jedi antis? The one at the end of the movie. Wait, which movie? Wait, okay. Darth Sidious 3D debut was Revenge of the Sith. Right. Yeah, my English died there. No worries. I was just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to remember how they end up. Exegol is the planet from Rise of Skywalker, I think. Oh, we're talking about sequels. Icicle was in Rise of Skywalker. Okay, I think I've only seen that movie maybe once or twice. And do I remember anything that happened? I do not. Shamefully so. Okay, Icicle. I will remember that. I'll remember that. All right, all right, all right. Let's get to this episode. So, 3, 2, 1, begin. It's okay, you didn't miss much, yeah. That's what it definitely feels like. Palpatine occasionally streamed on his alt as City as the Sith followers. That is so true! Oh my god, that's so true. Wait, I can't. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm pausing it. We're gonna start over. But we have to finish this first. I can't. We can't just have the comparisons rolling and we stop here. Oh my god. So funny. Palpatine is a VTuber and City is just a PL. Oh my god. Does that make does that make the Sith and the Jedi different companies? Oh my god. In the Sith company, there can only be 2 idol VTubers. Oh my god. This is the best comparison. Now I need to see Maul in an idol outfit. Palpatine had to graduate when his relationship with Anakin went public. Oh my god, that's crazy. The Jedi got all these generations too, that's so true. They gotta pick their Oshi colors. I mean their idol colors. Oh my god, my cheeks hurt. There was Maul and Witch Hat at Lier fan art because both series debuted at the same time. Ooh. Alright, let's see this. Maul and Witch Hat at Lier. Atelier. Man, the crossovers that you can see are Magic Maul Monday. Oh, that's so cute. All their Oshi colors are green and blue, and then there's Mace Windu. He's like, I'm not gonna choose the same color as others. I'm gonna be different. Oh my god, there's Maul in a witch hat. And his spikes stick out the hat. I feel like I've seen the art for Witch Hat at Lier before. This is an old series. Now I'm getting sidetracked. Witch Hat at Lier. Because now it's airing, but the series has been around for a while. All right, I'm not gonna deal with that right now. Oh my god. I'm gonna go down a big rabbit hole of seeing like crossovers between different series because like that's where you get the most exposure, seeing the characters outside of their regular life is when fan artists are just like, I want to draw this character in this universe, and you get to see them like doing different things. Lightsabers are just really long pen lights. I can't believe we didn't make that comparison. The lightsabers are the pen lights. Really long, deadly pen lights. And for some people, you only carry one pen light. But for some people, they dual wield the pen lights. But then they can also be double-sided pen lights. Maul would definitely use a mechanism. Oh my god, the Force is influence. Maul and Witch Hat, meanwhile, Palpatine is with needy stream overdose. Oh my god, he really is. He's just like, I need to complete my quest for destruction against my enemies. But I am so like chuny about it. That's why I deserve to be a needy streamer overdose. The pen light comparison is crazy. Ahsoka Tano Oshi's out there with 2 different colored pen lights. Oh my god, you're so right. The yellow and white. Unfortunately, no, they are very traditional idols. You don't have a lot of fan idol interactions. Not a lot of checkies going around. But if you get lucky, I was trying to think of like, maybe you'd see a Jedi and you'd be able to talk to a Jedi on a street, but then like, unless they're wearing the cloak, you wouldn't know what they look like. You wouldn't know what the VTuber looked like. Anyways, Inquisitor Oshi's out here with the helicopter pen lights walking everyone in the pit. That is so true. Oh my god, people are gonna hate the Inquisitor Oshis. He's like, you take up so much goddamn room. The Inquisitor Company was an offshoot of the Sith Company because they did not allow enough idols to debut. Oh my god. Kate and Jarrus Oshis needing to assemble their pen lights together before turning them on. You know, it's part of the craft. It's part of the pre-show ritual. God, I could go on with it. Yep, me too, me too. Okay, this is a good stopping point. Before we before we overdo it. That's funny though. Thank you guys for that. I really needed that. Alright. I restarted the count already. Because it'd be hard to communicate where I paused, so I just rewinded it all the way. And then we're gonna watch that opening sequence again. I'm sorry. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Don't worry, Nathan. We'll talk about this later. We are gonna world build this. Especially with the sand flare, like, going red. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, the voice actor for Maul is so good. That like pain, but the pain is like of like desperation. Be like, ah, crazy. Also, Inquisitors cheat with those tools. Coward. His name is Sam Witwer. Oh, okay. I have to look into him. Are you guys the type to also like, oh, that was so realistic. That jump was crazy. What? He just corkscrewed into the ground. I'm sorry, what? You saw how they put his screams into the saber swings? No, I have to check that out. That's what I was gonna say. Are you guys like the type to also Oshi, the voice actors? He did the Palpatine spin from Revenge of the Sith. He did. You know, like father, like son, like master, like apprentice. She got out. Can we smack him, please? For Star Wars, yeah, people are very passionate when they work for the animated shows. I have yet to see a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but I think I'll fall in love with it because I would love to see them like. I mean, obviously they're doing these projects because they do love them, but like to actually see the passion that they have for the project is the best thing because then you know it. Then you know it, the performance that you're getting is from the heart. Ooh, his whole body falling apart. Oh, baby Maul. The fact that that still haunts him. He's a full grown adult. He has a lot of shit that he needed to figure out a long time ago and chose to ignore it. Oh, whoa. That was so interesting. They showed like the filler in the leg. Dan Whitwer is also the voice of Palpatine. Out! And played Star Killer in Force Unleashed. Oh, I have to look into Force Unleashed. Oh, he drilled his way into this area and is now technically out of sight. Oh, the light's still in his eyes. Dan Whitwer is very much responsible for the way Maul is. That's awesome. I did see the original actor for Maul. Like his body movements, he was the one that made, I guess, the Maul personality, because Maul didn't really talk that much. The original. Oh, bro, this guy's you could tell he's a scrawny kid. No backbone. Oh! Oh! Wait, this episode is really good? Oh, hey. I look forward to it. All right, baddie. Go get him. Droid, stop cowering. Interesting how he's hardwired to civil code, but that doesn't apply to the Imperials. Or maybe it should apply to the Imperials, but they're just not doing it. Chaos. He has analysis of a situation with emotion. This is feeling like Clone Wars now. I wonder if it's pressure. In wartime, I guess. Which is not great, now that I say that out loud. But it's good entertainment. When the droid looks like it's sneaking around. This droid better be alive by the end of the series. They're gonna need him. These winds are so interesting. We did not see them at all. I love we get to see this part of Maul. Backstory! Savage was older than him? Oh my god, this really just is child abduction. Sorry, I shouldn't say that lightly. This is so hard to watch. Oh, Night Sister magic? That hurts. That hurts a lot. That goes into levels that I will not talk about. It's very heavy. Oh. Oh. She's like, I could really use an ass whooping right now. Or I could really kick people's ass right now. Well, that's gonna make noise. I love how stormtroopers always sound deadpan. Oh. Well, that was easy. Uh-oh. Yep, the numbers are just too much. Oh, there's just way too many of them. Oh! She is so reliable. Holy. And she's cool. Like, damn, girl. Uh-oh. Alright! High-speed chase with the soundtrack. Yeah, like, that's worked out. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god, they used technology from the original trilogy. I haven't seen that in a while. Ooh. Two birds with one stone. What the heck? Man who teaches kid how to drive? I know, right? How does she know how to drive at 13? Master Allstate. Oh no. These lads are made of tissue paper and duct tape for real. Yeah, it just seemed like, um, man, I can't unsee. My perspective of Maul has totally changed. Can't be mad at him anymore. This sucks. Oh shit. There's no way. I was like, that's it. I will go back and read chat messages at the end of the episode. A basic chat. Oh, damn. How convenient. In the whole city. Everything about Maul's like body movement, facial expressions conveys everything that you need to know. It's awesome. Guys are protectors of peace. I don't believe him. I don't know. That's a really weird response. Not like he has a lot of info on them. It's true. But something's wrong. They're just gonna cut a hole in the roof. Shows up with the lightsaber when there's a window through the elevator. Oh, damn. She was a bounty hunter. She should have killed. Oh, you know what? That explosion would have killed him anyway. All right, we're back to business as usual. But that was definitely that moment with Maul. Oh, that went so deep. Oh gosh. I guess nothing ended up coming from the kid like not being able to give out information. It was just so suspicious to me because it almost seemed like that's something someone would say if they were like guilty of something. It's like to be like, haha, oh, I would never do that. I would never give away information I know about you guys. Like type thing. So I was like, oh my god, this kid's suspicious. But he really didn't know anything about them. It's true. All right. I'm gonna go back. I knew idol training was crazy, but not that much. I mean, you sort of have to sell your soul depending depending on what your path was like. For some reason, I didn't think the show would go back to Phantom Menace, but I'm happy. What were the parts that were specifically references to Phantom Menace, other than like the flashback? Oh, maybe that was it. You see the Kenobi lurching and then cutting him in half. Oof. A lot of stormtroopers have. Oh, Zeb! Oh, Zeb's VA. And Rook Cass VA is also Hera. Rook. Is Rook the Mandalorian lady? Oh, yeah. Yeah. She's the Mandalorian lady. Oh. Hera's VA. Oh my god. I love seeing so many beloved characters. Like the voice actors are bringing to life multiple beloved characters. That's awesome. They've been in this job for like 6 months and they're already tired. Sorry, I don't remember the context for that one. Man who teaches kid how to train. Duct tape. They're having the time of their life and Maul is just here reliving his trauma. He's at the lowest point in his recent, I was gonna say career. The lowest point in his recent life. And he has to find the motivation to stand back up again. And then again, not a lot of people can do that. But the fact that, like, his underlying motivation under all of this is to prevent more people from being taken advantage of by the dark side, right? To know that that has been overshadowed by all the trauma that he's been through, by like his way of thinking that's been corrupted because he was influenced and merely tortured into believing certain things. Like, so tough. So tough. Yeah, if you really think about it, if Sidious hadn't showed up, Maul probably would have just hung out on Death. He would have been a regular person. And it's interesting because it was Maul who made the choice to go with Sidious. But of course, Sidious was the one who had like enticed him to come to the dark side, right? Enticed him with the teachings of the dark side. And you can't fault a kid for wanting to make that decision. Like, and that's the thing with being a kid, you would hope that you're allowed to make a mistake and then not have it affect the rest of your life. People go that way. So I wonder if he really like regrets making that initial mistake and then blames he can't handle blaming himself for making that initial mistake. So he blames Sidious instead, which is true. Like he should blame Sidious instead, but everything is just has been so much that it just turns into such overwhelm. Oh no. So God. I also didn't know that Savage. I think it's so funny. They gave this guy the stupidest name, but they still keep trying to like include him into things because he's a canon character. I bet they're regretting making that name. Oh, oops. Give me 1 sec. Oh, there we go. Okay. Maul saying he won't allow Sidious to do it again, but him wanting to force Devin to be his apprentice. I know, and that's the hypocrisy, right? Which is really interesting because it's like if that's his main motivation, then why would he still choose to try to coerce someone into his big plans, just like how Sidious did with him? And it's like it gets buried, it gets lost, and he had to have this moment in order to like rekindle with that. Him comforting his younger self really surprised me. That is true. So he is capable of forgiveness. He just chooses not to. Maybe that's the difference. Kids from Dathomir have some wild names. I find the idea of Clancy Brown being given a script in which he plays a character named Sopasho Press funny. I don't know this person, Clancy Brown. Oh. Is this guy like a big time? He seems like a big time voice actor. Mr. Krabs, among other things. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Baja's VA, yeah. Because like in the Clone Wars, they show the creation of Savage, right? They literally just plucked this guy from the dark side of Dathomir and then brought him over witch magic stuff, and then bam, he's Savage Opress. But maybe the difference is he was just living his life and he was already an adult by the time that he was, I don't know, converted, changed, whatever, into who he was versus because I'm like, they have to be around the same age, but whatever happened to Savage happened a lot later than whatever happened to Maul. He's also Mr. Krabs and Ryder. I don't remember Ryder, but he's a great on-camera actor too. Oh, he's the warden in Shawshank Redemption. I do love that movie. The warden. I don't remember. Maybe his connection with Maul made him survive the Night Sister magic. That would be interesting. That's actually an interesting idea. Because connection, would that mean Savage is like somewhat force sensitive? I don't remember if could Savage use the force even? Wasn't he just a lightsaber wielder, but he couldn't use the force? Hold on. Savage Opress. We're looking. He's a force sensitive Night Brother. Oh. He is force sensitive. Oh yeah. It was Asajj Ventress who selected him. Crazy. Immediately, Opress established himself as a dangerous warrior. Opress realized he was being used by Ventress, and Ventress sprung the trap and tried to defeat Dooku. He betrayed both her and Dooku. Where, oh, he looked for Maul. Oh, he brought back his brother to Dathomir, who restored his mind and legs. Oh, totally. He and Opress then joined forces, embarking on a quest to exact vengeance on Jedi. Opress was forced to become his brother's apprentice, according with Rule 2, after Opress lost an arm in a battle against Kenobi on Florum. Florum again. Florum. Isn't that appear in the... Oh, Florum is where Hondo lives. I feel like Florum popped up in the movies as well, right? The pair fled and eventually allied themselves with Pre Vizsla and Death Watch. And then Opress were soon faced by Darth Sidious and then killed Opress. Savage was chosen to be a double agent for Night Mother. Yes. And he was given to Dooku. It's crazy. And then they knew they could trust him since Maul is his brother. To an extent, but I don't think he could do much with the Force. Yeah, Maul was the Lulu when he found him. The Maul arcs from the Clone Wars are really good. I gotta give you a Maul backstory refresher. Yes, please. My God, I didn't remember a lot of these details, but it's like coming back to me now as a refresher. That's crazy. Oh my God. I'm gonna go back to some of the chat messages. To think that Anakin probably had the same internal feelings when he discovered Luke as his son. Oh, of like, but like, Luke wasn't bad. He's force sensitive, but there is, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the animation for the show is insanely good. It's so good. The animation, it's interesting to me because it doesn't seem like it's leaps and bounds different from Clone Wars. But I think like if you're someone who works on the show, they'd be able to tell you the improvements they've made. The Inquisitor probably messed up with his head using the Force. Yeah, for the kid, right? He definitely like tried to force stuff to get him to spill information, but I was gonna say the only thing he got out of the kid was that he had talked to this lady. But she may have also just given them up. So it could be a mix of the two. Dryden Voss from the Solo movie. I remember that final scene. Interesting. They made a card off. He has these two little glowing double-sided knives. The big difference is the painted look on everything, especially the backgrounds, but it's still def that unique animated style. Yeah, I want to know, like, I think it would be fun to listen to an analysis of like what has improved, what has changed since the original. Because clearly, like in terms of like the art style, the animation, things are more fluid. There's, I don't know. The 2012 show is gonna be blurry, right? Because it's just one of those old shows, so obviously there's a lot more clarity with things. But I really wondered how. I guess like if Clone Wars was the prototype, then how have they? The trails the lightsabers leave is more exaggerated in the show too, which I think is awesome. I think it's so interesting because like the lightsaber trails, haven't they always been clean rather than like a painted look? I think because it's like a light sword, right? They just assume that the light just stays in one. Like the light pretty much just stays to the lightsaber. But like the show's interpretation of it being that they're swinging it faster than the light can catch up is it's kind of jagged. Oh, okay, maybe I'm just wrong. I guess it would be the idea that a pillar of light wouldn't have trailing particles of light behind it. The light would just dissipate, which would mean that you would only see the light where you wield the sword. But the idea that there is a trail as you wing it is really interesting. How does a light see? Mm. Oh, but what do you guys think now of the show? Like, were you hoping to get that backstory on Maul or like more development on Maul's character that you wish you did? Is it like reaching your expectations? What kind of expectations do you have going into this? In the show, it's kind of like you swing a stick that's on fire and then the fire trails behind instead of how it is in everything else where it's just one solid shape. Yeah. That's a really good comparison. Early on, I was like, I hope this speeds up, and then it sped up, so I was happy. Yeah, fair enough. I think one thing that's really interesting with Clone Wars is that because it was always combat, like a wartime scenario, it there was always a sense of urgency, a sense of stress. And like even in Rebels, they were being hunted, right? Bad Batch, again, they were being hunted. I guess they're always being hunted, no matter which show. But definitely at the beginning of this series, we didn't have that sense of urgency, sense that their essentially lives. But now because we've established a great that is like do or die, then it seems imminent. I wasn't expecting to delve into Maul trauma. I was absolutely not expecting that. I was expecting just a brief brush up, but I did. We got everything. We got everything in that scene, and I'm like, what? Def didn't get a look inside Maul's head before. And I was also happy we got to see him as a character and not just a scary spinning sword. He's not just reduced to the lightsaber that he wields. I think what's so interesting about Maul's character is that literally his silhouette, his presence in the first movie that is his whole character. And then to see him like fleshed out, I think far beyond anyone expected, is really. I thought it was just going to be Maul setting up his crime syndicate again, but the stuff with the Inquisitors and Maul's backstory is very nice. Yeah, I do like more Inquisitor stuff too. It would be a shame to see them include more. It'd be a shame to see them like introduce Inquisitors and then not do anything with them. But I find the Inquisitors hard to be introduced. I think it was a very interesting addition that they chose to the series. I feel like it just doesn't have the like impact that they want to, but actually I can't say that. I can't say that like I knew what their impact was gonna be, but or they knew what the impact was gonna be, but Inquisitors definitely seem like mall cops in comparison to like a police force, right? It's like we don't have the Empire is so big, we don't have enough Sith to be able to do all these things. So now we're just gonna send our goons. Both Inquisitors only had very brief appearances in their shows before getting killed by Ahsoka. I like that they're getting fleshed out. That is very true. Ahsoka killed both of them. My only issue with the Inquisitors is they keep adding more. Yeah, their dev mid boss is middle management. Yeah, I mean they really wanted to introduce more baddies, and they had like a nice little organized way of doing it. Does it mean it's more engaging? No. Say that. Maybe they had the wrong impression. There's like 12 Inquisitors already. Alright, I think this is going to be Inquisitor research time. I just need visuals. Because once I get the visuals, and I can associate my back. There we go. Once we get the visuals, and I can associate their names. So, Star Wars in the. Do a list. Ooh! Alright. We're going to put this on screen. Inquisitorious is what they said. I'm also labeling. Alrighty, here we go. So, hold on. I can make this happen. Hold on. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Alrighty. So, we have Grand Inquisitor, who we see, I guess, IRL. To be honest, I don't. Oh, wait, I remember him. He shows up in Ahsoka very briefly at the end. And then we know that he gets killed in Rebels to self. He was like, I don't want to get captured, so he offs himself. Then we have Marok, who we see Ahsoka battle and then kill. Second sister. Is Second sister the one in Fallen Order? It is. It is. Oh, and we never see her face. Interesting. Okay, okay. Third sister is Riva. To be honest, I don't remember her. Riva. Savander. Which show does she pop up in? I just remember her not being an effective character. I literally think that she didn't add anything. But I did like it. She was a very strong person. They made the Inquisitors and then realized they all had to be killed before Return of the Jedi since they can't be around for that. That's so true. All the Inquisitors are like, done. The first batch of Inquisitors were trained by Vader. The rest were trained by the Grand Inquisitor. Oh, who's the first batch? Do we know? My boy, fifth brother in the Hankook Inquisitor. He's fifth brother. His actor is the one in Marvel too, right? Fifth actor. Oh no, it's some completely different guy. Oh, I thought it was the same guy who played Wong in Marvel. Hold on. Oh, I think with the face paint I couldn't tell, but also I just don't remember. Obi-Wan. She's Obi-Wan. Okay, okay. The first 5 or 6. Okay, like the number in which the number that they hold. Fourth sister Lynn. Do not remember this lady, and she's a live action person. I guess the other thing too is that she's really just like all the Inquisitors are just cannon fodder. Like we know that like along the same lines that Wiz said, like we know that they're gonna die eventually. They made a 6-scale figure of this Inquisitor. No one's gonna. Oh, fourth sister. Oh, was she the one who wanted? She was the one in Barris's. It is. Wait, and she shows up. Made her lie. Was she also Obi-Wan? Also Obi-Wan. Wait, we got 2 women Inquisitors in Obi-Wan? Oh, I gotta rewatch this. I just remember, yeah, I just remember seeing her in Barris's story. Guys, excuse me. I made a mistake. I bought Alphaba Green face paint for practice, which I never ended up using, but I should have bought lime. Should have bought lime. Because I did a Barris Offie cosplay last year. And I didn't think to buy her face paint to cosplay her again. And now I feel dumb. I could have been Barris Offie again this year. For May the 4th. Cries. Except I bought another kind of alien green. Cries. Grand Inquisitor is an Obi-Wan in Rebels. Oh, he shows up in Obi-Wan. Oh, so all the Inquisitors show up in Obi-Wan. I don't remember anything significant happening in the show either. Did I catch up? I did catch up. Okay, we're all caught up. Lynn is in Obi-Wan for a bit. Most of her characters seen in Tales of the Empire. Most Inquisitor girls are baddies. They have to be baddies in order to survive the training. OMG, I want to cosplay a Star Wars character, but I have literally no idea who. It would definitely be easier to do a human character, for sure. Although you can have more like creativity, fun. There are like 2 Asian men in Star Wars. That is so true. He gets stabbed by third sister Obi-Wan. Where are you, third sister? Wait, who gets stabbed by third sister? Obi-Wan gets stabbed by third sister? Wait, did that? Oh, it did. Oh. We have seventh sister. Where? Who is seventh sister? Where does she come from? Seventh sister. Grand Inquisitor. Grand Inquisitor gets stabbed by third sister. What in the? Hold on, I'm looking this up. Obi-Wan Inquisitors. Obi. Vader versus third sister. Holy, I don't remember any of this lore. Oh gosh. All right. I'm gonna quickly skip through this video, the first video that I saw on YouTube. All right, so we have Grand Inquisitor followed by fifth brother and third sister. Okay. Okay. All right, yap. I think they did a really good job bringing this guy to life. He looks pretty much like he's a convincing like alien to me. If he were to be real, I would. Oh, there you go. She stabs him, but he doesn't die there because we know that he dies later in Rebels. Oh, all right, there he is. Never mind. Seventh sister is in Rebels. Seventh sister. Yeah, I remember her from Rebels. Oh, okay. There's a picture here of the Inquisitors. Wait a minute. What's his name? Was Moroccan Rebels too? Because Grand Inquisitor's there. There's another Inquisitor that we have not seen in live action yet. Let me pull up this next image. Animated Inquisi. Save. All right, these are our animated friends. Maybe better defined as foes. Yeah, is that Morocco in the nice little squat stance? Granddaddy. It's supposed to be a fake out death, even though he's canonically alive after the events of the show, so it doesn't work at all. Great. Love it. Yeah, Granddaddy gets stabbed by Reva, but then reappears later like nothing happened. Okay, they must have forgot. Bro was alive in Rebels when they made it. Yeah, they must have really forgot. The only real difference is in the animated show, he's lankier, the taller head. Yeah, he's definitely lankier. Seven Sisters VA and Kanan's VA are married. That's so cool. Oh my god, I hear so many things about like the relationships between actors, which is funny because they fought several times in the show. That's so cool though. You know, like to have a partner that understands your line of work because you do work, but then you can also like have fun. Project crazy. A few Inquisitors are in Rebels. Eighth brother is the one on the left. Oh, he's blue. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now they're all 19 known Inquisitors. My god, they fleshed out some other Inquisitors. I'm guessing other material. 19. Morocco wasn't in Rebels. There are theories because of his weird death in Ahsoka. Imagine having a lifesaver Fight with your spouse. That sounds pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, eighth brother's a frog man. There are few in the comics only. Okay, yeah. And on a cost. The face paints are expensive. They're almost $20 now. When I bought it, it was like a little bit more than 15. So I was like, okay, yeah, that's acceptable. Um, but now it's nearly $20. I'm like, I'm not about to buy 2 shades of green. Nine Sisters and the Jedi Survivor. Oh, Jedi Survivor game. 10th brother is in the comics, and 11th brother is animated shows. Let's see the 11th brother here. And 13th, 4th, 8th. Do not see. Or see, there's a couple others in comics that don't get directly named, but they're Inquisitors and just get iced. uh, the thing is, I don't know what else they could have done with the Inquisitors to make them better. Like, it would be interesting to know what their intention was for introducing Grand Inquisitor. Because if it's like, we just want to, I don't know, there's always been more Jedi, right? So you can always see a lot of Jedi fights. But now that Jedi are running extinct and they're doing a lot of things in the Empire series now rather than the Clone Wars, they're like, all right, we got to introduce some red lightsaber baddies so that we can still see lights. I don't know. But yeah, to me it just seems like they had an idea. They're like, okay, we can run with this, but then it come to fruition. They could have not made nearly 20. Yeah, that would have been better. They exist just to give the good guys a lightsaber fight without it being Vader, because Vader would wipe out 99% of surviving Jedi. You know what? That seems pretty right. Because it just, if you only have 2 Sith Lords and they'd have to be present for literally everything, and then everyone would get wiped out. But like when you're running an empire, like Vader is busy. He got other shit to do, unfortunately. Like, you're not that important to need Vader's attention. The same thing with Sidious. So they just need a bunch of grunts to do it, and they want like Inquisitors were formerly rebels. I think the idea was to have a force sensitive opponent for Kanan and Ezra, but they couldn't get James Earl Jones. Oh, interesting. But Vader's voice, I feel like, is pretty. Like, someone else could mimic Vader's voice, right? They don't need James Earl. Is he even alive? Didn't he pass? Yeah, he's deceased as of 2 years ago. May you rest in peace. Having them fight Palpy just wouldn't. Calling him Palpy is crazy. It also makes sense to have lower level, his dark side wield, because Kanan is teaching Ezra from scratch, and so they can't introduce someone as strong. But to think that Rebels want to introduce Inquisitors is so interesting. How they really tried to like take off with it from there. It makes sense for the show because like these characters are starting off really small and they need smaller baddies. But to think that they tried to incorporate, maybe that's it. Maybe the scope of the Inquisitors initially was just a lot smaller than what we tried to turn it into being. Seems like it's mid level because it is mid level. They're literally like, while Ezra was in like beginner to intermediate mode, these guys are like slightly more intermediate. And then, especially when you have like a girl like Devin who fought in the Clone Wars being like past intermediate, then it's like, all right. And, well, they couldn't get James Earl Jones for that, plus Vader will clean Star's closets. That's so true. Palpatine is off running the galaxy. Vader is too strong an opponent. Maul is off in a constant cycle of suffering elsewhere. Very true. The only option is making new people. Very true. It actually is James Earl Jones in Rebels, but he didn't have many. It's crazy. They got him. That's crazy. Yeah, I think Visitors were a good choice. Rebels, yeah. It was lonely. It's the only granddaddy. Fifth bro, seventh sis, and eighth bro. They needed a lightsaber opponent that wouldn't immediately fight. Yeah. It seems like if they just, I guess you can't really introduce like one idea show, and yeah, it definitely seems sound at the top, but when you start to bring it into like a greater context, well, and all three of the last ones died to Maul, which is great for reintroducing that character. Wait, Maul kills who? Kills three of them. It's crazy. God, it's. Oh my gosh, it's even later for East Coast. Oh, 7, guys. Thanks for being willing to stay up this late to do the watch along. The ones from Rebels. Oh, the ones from Rebels Mall. Oh, that's a piece of lore I don't remember. Maul versus. Because Maul shows up. Oh my god. Oh, it's a big fight. Oh, I forget. Maul is like so red. So. I remember. I vaguely remember. Oh, interesting. Like the movements were a lot slower in Rebels than they. I remember thinking that watching the fight scenes, it just seems like the pace. And then they fly away like helicopters. Wait. This is when they start flying. Oh, is this the something holocron? Oh. Oh. Ezra watches murder right in front of his eye. Okay. The Maul comes in all creepy like the demon from it's the movie. Inception. Not Inception. There's a movie. You guys know the movie I'm talking about? That also has a red demon that looks like Maul. Lightsaber is malfunctioning. Tries to fly away. Overheats. Oh, and they fall to their death. Ah. Eh. Oh my god, 2:30 for me. Wait, 11, 12, 1, 2. Yeah, 3 hours. Oh my gosh. It was really fun. I'm glad I was able to catch the stream. Yeah, sorry that it was so late. I had intended to do it sooner. I had to push it back. Yeah, on Melicore. Yeah, it's really funny. Maul on his insane hobo arc in that show, yeah. Again with Maul being Kanan, Ezra, Maul, Ahsoka, Vader, and motherfucking 3 Inquisitors all show up in one place. That's a lot of force sensitive people in one area. Also, yeah, the sabers look like toothpicks. Do. And the helicopters. They modeled the lightsabers after Ralph McQuarrie's original concept art, which makes the lightsaber blade. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if personally I do like to see the lightsaber sword thicker because it makes it seem like it has more than if you're hitting people with a thinner sword. Oh my god, sorry, I didn't realize I died again. Speaking pretty low though. Conscious of my cookie. That's good. That's it for tonight. Ooh, guys, for the how many episodes in total are we getting? 11, 12, 13? Are you gonna do another watch on for the last 2 episodes? Absolutely. Actually, I might be able to do that next week. If they drop 2 episodes on Monday, then we could probably. Oh wait, week maybe. Oh no, I can't do it next. I probably could do the week of the 11th. They drop on May 4th. It's 2 episodes. What if we just watch one May 4th? I think maybe I can make that. Maybe. Well, next week is my last. I'll think about it. Either we do it, either we watch episodes on May the 4th, or we postpone it to the 16th. We're probably going to watch it May the 4th. All right. Plan for May the 4th. And then I will try to start by like. Is 7 too late? I think 7 PS. 2 episodes. Yeah, we should be able to get those 2. It'll just be a lot of yap. Lawson is voiced by what? Wagner? Ah, he is a Portuguese. Narcos guy. Oh. Oh, so they got actors then, like, just voice actors to play roles in the show. Yeah, because then we also have Daki. Daki is by Master Allstate. I can't get over that. Master Allstate is crazy. Okay. Let's wrap it up. All right. You guys take care for the next week. I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you guys on the 4th. We'll celebrate the 4th with the end of the Maul show. Yippee! Maul also says goodnight. Good night, guys. I'll see you guys then. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good night.